Hello, my name's Scott Perry. I'm a professional magician and this is a magic review.
It's a kind of magic.
Today we're looking at Reconstruct by William Tyrrell. This is an interesting effect. It's a good exercise in gimmick making. I don't think it will suit everyone. It's certainly not something that you're going to perform everywhere. I'm even not sure that I would perform it in real life, but it works great for social media. So there are some uses to it for some people, but not everyone. We'll come into a little bit more about that, a little bit more details later in the review and also my final thoughts, but that's kind of my TLDR. Keep watching if you're hesitant about buying this or if you're interested but not sure. However, let's talk about what it is. It's a torn and restored bill. So you start with small pieces of a bill like this. This is a English £50 note, and you basically take the bill and you restore it like that. It's as simple as that. The bill is restored. So that is the effect. What do you get with Reconstruct? Well, this brings me to my first point. I think that the best purchase here is to purchase the package because the product comes in two different versions. You can buy the digital download only, which comes with 30 minutes of instructions, which are really good and really thorough and tell you everything you need to know, just like all of William Tyrrell's releases so far. But I recommend, to be honest, that everyone goes with the other package where it includes the magnets, maybe the tape, it includes some bills, it includes everything that you need to make the gimmick or make your first gimmick and start performing it within a day. So I do recommend that one. As I say, it comes with 30 minutes of instructions, it comes with everything you need. As you may have seen in my performance, it's a little bit loud, and I don't know if that's because the magnets I've used are a bit stronger than the magnets that are provided with the full package. So they are your two options, and I would recommend that everyone purchases the option with all of the things required to make the gimmicks. How easy is it? It's pretty easy. You can carry it in your pocket, you can carry it in your wallet. It's really easy to perform. You do have to practice it a bit and getting the timing down so that it looks nice and you don't potentially flash anything. Takes a little bit of practice, but I would say it's a bit of a beginner's magic trick. Once you've made the gimmick, which is not difficult at all, you can make it in about 20 minutes. I think that the restoration is very easy. Reset time is pretty much instant. So once you've restored the bill, when you open it up, if you wanted to put it back in your pocket, in your wallet, wherever you're going to store it, you can then perform it again straight away, and you can take the pieces off and you can, if you want, perform it again, just like so. So it is that quick to perform. Let me just fold this up properly. Reset. Sorry, not that quick to perform. It is that quick to perform. It is a flash restoration, but it's that quick to reset as well. I could perform it again right now. So it's near enough instant reset. There is another version taught where you start with a bill and you tear the bill up in front of your spectators. Obviously, that requires having another bill, a gimmicked bill made up or pre-made. So that one takes more time to reset. But the main effect I think that most people would probably be using here is this version that I've just shown you. Angles. Angles are basically everywhere in front of you. So you don't want anyone on your extreme sides, you don't want anyone behind you either. They are the angles. It's really that simple for the angles. Pocket space is really good. You're looking at just a few bits of paper, that's all. You don't really require any other pocket space. My intention with this was to just carry the pieces of paper in my wallet like this, so that I'd be ready to go anywhere, anytime. Yeah, there's nothing else to say on pocket space. It's just a few pieces of paper. My final thoughts on this are that this will be great for social media, not performing it to people necessarily on social media, but performing it to camera. I think it's an interesting trick. It's a nice visual. William says that it's the fastest bill restoration ever. I'm not sure that's true, but it is very fast and happens in a split second. You will have to destroy 1 or 2 bills, and that can be an issue in some countries. In the UK, where I live, we have polymer plastic notes, and the lowest denomination we have is a £5 note, which for the trick that you're performing, I don't think is great to ruin, £10. And it's more impressive when you perform it with higher denominations, in my opinion. The advice that William gives, and which I think is very good advice, it works, is to buy prop money. So in the top pinned comment of this review, I will put the link to the website that I've purchased these prop kind of movie money £50 notes. But you can get lots of different currencies from that website. I will say, however, that even though the website looks like it ships from the UK, everything purchased on there does get shipped from China. So it might take a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get to you. But that, again, lies in with the difficulties of the trick and why I wouldn't recommend it for some people, because you have to destroy a couple of banknotes and then you might have to buy prop money. And there's just kind of there's lots of other investments beyond buying the trick itself. I think that's overall, covered how I feel about Reconstruct. It's really clever. It looks really good. It will definitely make fantastic social media videos, or a little addition to your magic showreel or anything like that. But it does have some downsides. The 2 times that I've performed it in this review, I imagine you would have heard it, but I don't know, as I said before, if the magnets that I've used, that I had lying around from making gimmicks, are stronger than the ones that you receive. It's quite loud for me. There's quite a loud click. You would have to be in quite a busy, noisy environment to realistically get away with that. And you also can't you can hand the bill out afterwards, but you have to do a little bit of an awkward cleanup, which is why I say that really I recommend this for videos and for set performances. My original purpose for buying Reconstruct was because I had a set performance for a dinner party, a small dinner party for 20 people, and I was going to start and tear the bill up to begin with and then restore it, and no one would have been in close proximity that they would reach for it, or that they'd want to have a look for at it. Sorry. So that would have just been torn up. A story would have been told. It would have been restored, and then it maybe would have got switched or just put back into a bag or something like that. I do think that's a really nice addition that William has taught on there. He didn't have to include that. It's a nice alternative handling. But those are some of the difficulties, some of the pros and the cons about Reconstruct. I do recommend it if you would like to have a little project and you'd like to learn how to make the gimmick. It's a great method of doing that. It's not the most realistic magic trick for working magicians, for walk around, for table hopping, for anything like that. So beware if you are buying it with the intent of performing it in those situations. I think that's everything. If you have any further questions that I haven't addressed, leave it in a comment below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, I hope this review was helpful. I hope that it helped you choose whether to buy Reconstruct or not buy Reconstruct. I think William Tyrrell is becoming a really good name. He reminds me a little bit of when Shin Lim first started making gimmicks and selling products. A little bit like that. Everything that he makes looks good, it's well made, it's well filmed. He knows what he's talking about, and he's used these effects. So I do really like William Tyrrell's products, and I think he's someone that you should certainly follow on social media and have a look at his products. And if you see his name in a upcoming product release, definitely keep an eye out for it. He's a clever guy. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next review.